Tonight's episode of Vampire Squid Show is brought to you by Rack Boom, the best raccoon landmine repellent on the market. Have pesky raccoons eating your trash fucking shit up? Blow the fuck out of them with Rack Boom. Now in new scents to block that stench of death, like lavender, fresh breeze, tropical rain. That's Rack Boom. Ha! Got him. All right, guys. So, real quick though, I was reading this. I was checking out this book the other day, and actually had some pretty nice little life advice in there. I thought it was pretty interesting. I just want to see what you guys' thoughts on them were. It's just like simple life advice. Let's see here. Some of them are pretty decent. So, one of them is do not give opinions or advice unless you're asked. That's a pretty decent one. Do not tell your troubles to others unless you are sure they want to hear them. What's another one here? Do not harm little kids. Decent, right? You guys
Disagree. Kick the baby.
All right, but just keep going.
That you had to put that in a book?
No, but check this out.
Already know, don't harm children?
All right, so check out this one. Do not kill unhuman animals unless you're attacked or for food. What's another good one? Do not complain about anything to which you need not subject yourself. Seems like pretty good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Decent, at least, right?
I pretty much agree with all of them.
Yeah, you know where this is from? The Satanic Bible.
What?
Yes.
What? I need that book.
Yeah, these are from the Satanic Bible.
Wait, you have one?
No, I looked it up. These are from the 11 Satanic Rules of Earth.
Don't sound so satanic to me.
No, the satanic religion is really not what people think it is. Marilyn Manson is a satanic, and he's really been open about it for years.
Mm-hmm.
He's even always talked about the Satanic Bible and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not people who hear it and just assume it's devil worshipping, but it's not.
Which I find hilarious because in Satanism, they don't even believe in the devil. They don't believe in the devil or God. Nothing. It's more of an atheist practice than anything.
Yeah, but you can't be an atheist and be part of a church.
That's like closer to atheism.
I mean, it started off not really being a church. The guy, what was his name? Anton LaVey, the guy who created it in the 60s. Yeah, Anton LaVey. In the 60s, he kind of really just made this just to piss Christians off. He was like the original troll. So that's pretty much what it was. So it's actually pretty interesting. There's a lot of things in that book that, like, I don't know, like they're a little more closer to home in terms of that, because there's a lot more here. That's actually pretty interesting. But I thought it was kind of funny that there's this huge stigma about the Satanic Bible and it's like devil worship and oh my God, and it's like, oh, it's pretty.
Is it the same thing as was it Luciferianism or something like that?
No, it's different.
They're different?
They're different.
I don't know.
Because there are other branches of these types of practices who actually do believe in demons and all this crazy crap, but they're not as like successful. Because obviously you're not gonna go around, killing babies and goats and shit.
All right, so next question is, does the Satanic Church receive tax exempt status?
Don't.
What?
They
but
don't.
Scientology does?
Yep.
That's fucked up.
That's another thing I found interesting. They pay their taxes. Mm-hmm.
That's not fair.
It's crazy, man.
So you could believe in like some weird space god?
Yeah, space god. Where like, Cedra, do you know like Scientology?
Just the bits that South Park made fun of.
Pretty much, yeah. Like the shit with the ghosts and the alien ghosts possess our bodies, so we're just vessels for those ghosts.
Sometimes more than one.
Mm-hmm. In
one body. Bro, Scientology is horseshit. That said, I would like to join them for like a week. Just saying.
To get the inside information?
No, just to experience it.
I mean, if you're in like the lower branches, I believe you could just leave whenever you want. But the higher you get, the harder it is for you to leave.
Then I want to be up there.
At the very top?
And then leave.
It's funny though, because it's like, I'm pretty sure like you, Adam, you'd find a way to leave.
I'll best believe I'm going to leave.
He's like, nah, I'm out.
I'm walking away. They're going to try to grab me. Motherfuck you. You better let me go.
Because like I've never really seen or heard of, well, obviously you wouldn't hear of any instances of anyone like forcefully keeping someone there. And if they did, they obviously would keep it under wraps. Because, they're Scientologists. If Tom Cruise is in that shit, then you already know that shit's in like deep secrecy.
I feel like they're more of a gang than a religion.
Because they're not a religion at all. It's like there's nothing about them that's religious. But yeah, they're more like a gang.
A big ass gang, tons of money,
Mm-hmm.
don't pay taxes, own a bunch of land. Sounds like a great ass scam to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wish I came up with it. Fuck.
I mean, you could.
No, Scientology's already been come up with.
No, just atomology or some shit. Squidtology.
Get people to follow our dumbasses.
Mm-hmm. If you can write a convincing enough book, I'm pretty sure you can get enough followers. So yeah.
But not looking at me like that again.
Yeah, Mitch, you let him talk to you like that?
He was looking at you.
Freaking eyes were
No,
half
was it?
open, eyebrows were all the way raised.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even make sense.
But yeah. So it's funny. There's also here the 9 satanic sins, which are pretty much like sins that you shouldn't do. I mean, I'm not going to read them all, but it's like stupidity, like don't be stupid. And I'm really just cliff note.
Wait. Being stupid is a sin?
Well, it's something you shouldn't do and can be considered a sin. What was some other ones here? Lack of perspective, forgetfulness of past orthodoxies, lack of aesthetics. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's an interesting read. I read like a couple chapters. It's all right.
I'm about to go on Amazon and order one.
It's like $10.
Have you checked already?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Duh.
Satanist.
But the funny thing, that's what people be like, oh, you're Satanists, worship the devil and this and that. Like, well, the LaVey, like, version of Satanism is really, like I said, just more on the atheist side. And they do believe in a couple of what they call, I think it's, what was it? Light magic and heavy magic or some shit like that. Fuck, what was it?
They lost me. They had my interest a second ago.
Greater magic, lesser magic, and greater magic. But it's not like magic.
Awesome.
It's just so you know.
Mm-mm.
I mean, of course, it's not going to be all, what you want. Like, I'm like the stuff I've read, like there's some stuff I do take from it where it's like, oh, this seems logical. And some of it's like, well, I'm not diving into that. That's too much work. No.
Oh, man.
But I only brought it up only because I just found it so interesting how the public can just have this certain like notion idea and it just like makes you believe it, especially when you're younger, when it's not even the case at all. Like so many people truly do believe that when you hear Satanism and satanic shit and the symbols and stuff like that, it's not that at all. Like there's more into it. And a lot of times like, oh, what the hell? Like if I were to get that book and like my mom would see and like, oh, what the fuck? You worship demons now and this and that? It's like, this has nothing to do with demons. Like, there's nothing in here that talks about, Lucifer. It's like, oh, but the symbol on it. No, that's the devil's symbol. I'm like, the symbol only has power if you give it power. The number 666 only has meaning if you give it meaning. Other than that, it's just 3 numbers. Doesn't mean shit.
I think the funniest thing is, like, responding with something like that and seeing the person kind of, like, just be quiet and think of what to say and then walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Or just start yelling.
Most of the time they'll yell. Like, no, because it's this and it's that. And it's like, we really think about it.
Most likely they'll start yelling to defend their beliefs.
Exactly. Like, dude, it's the number 666. Like, do you really think that there's an all-powerful evil being that decided that these numbers have some type of, like, power? Like, think about this. We live in a world now where people are still afraid of the number 13. Like, there's still buildings out there.
Oh, dude, that shit's insane.
There's still buildings out there that don't have a 13th floor because of that superstition. It's a number to the point where you're actually fucking with actual architecture and shit. So that way it doesn't have a 13th floor. Because it's like, oh, it's an unlucky number. So if you have a 13th floor, bad shit will happen. It'll just be like seated in bad luck. But it's just a number.
Yo, like when I saw that post on Instagram, the person wrote, "The secret is God," and so I just commented on it. I wrote LOL. And the person got all upset. Like, what do you mean the secret is God? How? How is the secret God? It doesn't make any sense. What are you saying to me? Are you saying that you are where you are because of God? You ain't there because of fucking God. You're there because you went and did something to get to where you are.
Which I find funny because a phrase like that is like so vague. And I've noticed that's a lot of times that's what happens, especially in like the Christian Bible. Oh, excuse me. Like the Christian Bibles, like a lot of their messages are so fucking vague. And you can't really, like, everyone has a different interpretation of it. So when I hear, oh, the secret is God, I don't know how to take that. It's like, is God keeping a secret? Do you have to go to him to find the answer to this? What is the secret? I didn't know. I was looking for something. Like, what? Shouldn't it be the answer is God? That would make a little more sense instead of the secret is God. Like the answer to all your pains is God, not the secret.
But even then,
I mean, yeah, like even then I understand, but that phrase would make a little more sense instead of the secret. Because I just get confused if I hear that, which is why I'm surprised you wrote the LOL. I would have been like, this is fucking stupid. You fucking stupid.
No, the reason I didn't write that was because I know the person.
I see.
Like, it's Jose's cousin, so I was like, man, let me not go too crazy here.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into this on my Instagram. I was like,
then DM me.
but you posted that.
Yeah, it's like you started it, you posted it.
You know,
you opened it to the public for people to talk about it, and that's another thing. Like people feel like they want to just like post stuff on social media, and they get mad when they get a response. Well, you posted on social media for everyone to see. Of course, you really think no one's gonna reply back?
People get mad when they get a response they wasn't expecting.
Yeah, a response that they didn't want.
Right. They a lot of times. They'll put a post and they expect a particular response or reaction.
Yeah.
And when they get something other than that, they get upset and they flip out.
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole God thing just tends to bother me a bit. Like, not that I'm anti-religion or that I'm not like, I don't like subscribe to any particular religion. Just when people attribute everything to God, or people live like almost like blindly trying to please God, it kind of just kills me. It's just like, dude, I'm here because of God. How? How is it that you're successful because of God? That doesn't make any sense because I'm pretty sure in the Bible somewhere like it says you don't ask God for money.
Mm-hmm.
Yet part of your success is the money. So how did God help you with that?
Exactly.
Like, no, dude, you struggled and you got to where you are now through that struggle, not through God. Stop giving everything to God. And then the only time people like even really bring up God, like for the most part, is either when something really good happens or when something really bad happens. But everything in between, people tend to forget about God.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, which one is it? Are you a believer or are you just like someone who likes to throw his name around whenever it's convenient?
Yeah. Which I find it funny because it also reminds me too that there's a passage in the Satanic Bible that says you can experience any sexual desire you want just as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else.
But sex.
I mean, that hurts.
You know?
Well, you got to do it right. You got to prep and shit.
You
know?
tried it?
You got to prep and shit.
Like, you tried it, though?
You got to prep and shit.
Like, with a strap on, they did it to you?
You got to shut up.
Like, you can do it with a boy, right?
Man, I can't afford a strap on right now. I'm poor shit.
So you did it with a boy?
I ain't do it with a boy. He's just mad because it wasn't him.
I'm just asking. We're digging. So that what you're saying is...
Oh, my God. Don't Jordan Peterson me right now.
You did it with a boy, Kathy Newman.
Yeah, I'm Jordan Peterson right now. I'm like, I did, but that's not what I'm saying, though. I didn't.
You said you can't afford a strap on.
You kind of did say that.
And I flipped the table. No, no one fucks me. I fuck them. Oh man. But yeah, so like they're more lenient on like homosexuality. Like, dude, like do what you want. Just don't hurt anyone. And it's funny. They also said too, don't give sexual advances unless that person gives you sexual advances back. Pretty much, don't rape. But in the Bible, there's an actual passage that says that you can actually, like, a woman can actually be sold to their rapist.
In the Bible?
In the Bible.
Oh, I need to read this.
Yeah. So it's funny because in the Satanic Bible it actually says like if they're not giving you any sexual signals, like, don't do it back. only give sexual signals if you know that they, it's reciprocated. It's equal. Pretty much consent. So it's funny how the book about the devil and evil and all that stuff has a better view on rape than the Holy Bible. Think about that.
I feel like they looked at the Bible and made sure to write things to make themselves look way better than what the Bible looks.
Yeah. Like, I feel like, because I remember back in the day, my brother-in-law was super fucking religious, and he was like, oh, let's go to these cell groups and this and that, so we could talk about the Bible. I'm like, first off, I'm not doing it, because cell group sounds fucking creepy as fuck. Secondly, I don't want to just sit there. Like, if there's a book about, like, rules of life and how to live your life and how to be a good person, and I have to sit there and try to interpret it, I don't want to do it. The message should be simple. I shouldn't have to look at these old stories about fucking dudes and bushes and all that stuff.
Dudes and bushes.
Dudes and bushes.
Adam and Eve?
Some shit, whatever.
The garden?
There's always bushes somewhere.
The garden?
The garden.
The garden that Mr. Jordan B. Peterson always references?
The Garden of Eden? Oh, yeah, the story of, like...
You need to relax. You need to tread carefully, because I might just jump over there and beat that ass.
Because I'm talking about the garden and bushes?
The garden that Jordan B. Peterson likes to reference. Now, continue.
Just guy. You look
so
heavy.
you're saying is when you read, you don't like to think.
It's not that I don't like to think. Is that the messages can be interpreted differently depending on who's reading them. So,
Getting lit.
like, I'm not getting into that. Like, I understand, and I have no problem with reading any type of, text or message or passage. Wow. Adam's definitely
Wow.
pouring the I was gonna say Jack Daniels. No, Captain Morgan.
Yo, but like midway.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Captain Morgan, apparently, and Coca-Cola.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Continue, Meech. I'm not really sorry, but continue anyway.
Just for that, pour me a glass.
Pour you a glass of what?
Of that.
Your glass is over there.
Of that delicious Captain Morgan. Oh man. All right, let me finish this real quick though. So, yeah, like I have no problem with like digging deep into text, but if it comes to the point where the message is interpreted like complete polar opposites depending on who's reading it, and to a way where they feel like they can just kind of flex it or just like maneuver it to their advantage, when you can kind of especially when it's like if you catch a contradiction, they're like, no, but it's this. But they don't want to hear your contradiction, or at least, debate the idea, and they're only one-sided about it, then that's a lot. That's a headache for me. Because sometimes you hear that, like someone will read a Bible verse, and then you see a contradiction in there, and they're like, no, but it's this though, but it's that. I don't know.
No, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I definitely get what you're saying.
Yeah, like I'm stumbling on my thoughts right now.
But you shouldn't. The book shouldn't be so vague that everyone gets a different message and is able, like you just said. I'm trying to like make sure I repeat what you said and not have their own message, but like be able to twist it to where it works in their benefit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I did this. Oh, but the Bible says that that's okay. Then the next person's like, well, no, the Bible doesn't say that that's okay. And then they're like, yes, it does. It says it right here. And then they're like, no. When I read it, that's not the message I'm getting. And in a sense, like that makes sense, but at the same time, it's kind of cool that it is open to interpretation. It's just not cool when you take it and you interpret it just to work in your favor.
Exactly. So yeah, it's fucking lame.
Fucking religion. If I had known we were going to be talking about religion today,
throw a quick curveball there to you guys.
Man, I would have been like, you know what? Let me go brush up. I was going to listen to the lectures again. Those shits are fucking a lot. You gotta listen to one lecture like 6 times.
No, because what it was, like, I stumbled upon it. And then, like, I stumbled upon this on YouTube, and I was just checking it out. And I was just like, yo, I gotta bring this up. Like, I have to bring, like, this is definitely, like, it blew my mind. Cause I know,
a piece of paper.
Like, I kind of I saw it, and I kind of, like, knew a bit about it. But actually looking into it, I was like, dude, I had no fucking idea.
The other one
Puerto Rico, Houston.
It's been tough.
Okay.
Let's go, Joey.
Actually, from that we can go into. Did you guys see this thing that happened recently? This woman was wearing a shirt, said Puerto Rico on it, had the Puerto Rican flag on it.
She was fat, right?
I don't think so.
She was hot.
They didn't show her. She was recording. She was
So how
behind
did
the
you see
camera.
her shirt?
Can I finish? Holy shit.
I'm trying to get to whether or not she was hot.
No idea. It's not the moral of the story.
This already is not an interesting story.
All right, so I'm going to talk to Mitchell. I'm going to talk to Mitchell.
Yes.
So this white guy sees her.
Mhm.
Now, maybe he was drunk. I don't know. But now he's yelling at this woman.
Mhm.
Go back to your country. You shouldn't be wearing that here. This is America.
Really?
Are you even a citizen here? Go home. Nobody wants you. You're wearing that here in this country. What's wrong with this country?
It was during July 4th.
Like all this racial stuff. Now the worst part is like she's there. She's like, listen, I don't know who you are. I'm here with my family. Leave me alone. Go away. It's like, are you even a citizen here? It's like, yes, I am.
Damn.
And he's just going off. And the entire time there is a police officer in the background. You can see him clearly in the background, standing there, his arms crossed, watching this entire thing. This white guy is getting in this woman's face, yelling at her.
Mm-hmm.
He does nothing. She at one point even says, officer, can you please help me? Can you do something? Can you get this guy away from me? And he walks away. You can see him walk away from the camera.
Was he?
I assume it's another white guy.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter. He's a cop.
It doesn't matter. And then it's funny because then, like in the video, there's another guy in the background who I think is a white guy. He goes, "Oh, you're so ignorant. You need to go back to school." Puerto Rico is a part of America. It is a state. It's like, you need to go back to school. He's like, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Take that shirt off. You shouldn't be wearing that. Yeah, so that cop no longer has a job.
Holy
Why?
shit. Because he didn't
Because
do
he
anything.
didn't do anything.
What was he supposed to do?
She asked for help.
What was he
She
supposed
asked
to
for
do?
help.
He can
Okay,
go-
but I mean, even
Go
then,
ahead.
this guy was in her face yelling at her.
Was there a crime?
Even then, that can still be considered assault.
Okay.
In fact, that guy was arrested and is doing time for assault.
That's fine. But at
But
that
the cop
point,
did nothing.
at that point in time, there was no assault. And if they would have arrested him, it would have
No, okay, but I mean,
infringed on his
no-
freedom of speech. He's allowed to say what he wants to
No,
say.
no, but it's not about the speech. I mean, it is partly.
It's about the
but
fact that it seemed like he was being aggressive, and it
Right.
seemed like he was
But,
about to
okay.
inflict physical harm, but he didn't.
doesn't matter.
The way I see it
if
is she
you're
asked
in
for
my
help.
personal space. If you're an inch away from my face, you're in my space.
But I'm not touching you.
That doesn't matter. The police officer could have approached the gentleman and said, "Sir, can you step back?" He didn't have to. He didn't, and not even to say that he had to tell her, to tell the guy, "Oh, listen, you can't say that. Don't talk that way." Not that, but to separate them. You know what I mean? Like, or even the guy was probably drunk, so the police officer could have arrested him on that charge, being intoxicated in public.
Disturbing
He
the
did
peace.
nothing.
He was drunk?
He appeared to be drunk. We
Jesus
can't
Christ,
say for
Cedro,
sure.
come on, man.
We cannot say for sure.
All right.
But the way he was talking, he could have been drunk. Especially if this was on the 4th of July. A lot of people are out in the park drinking anyway.
Well, all I'm saying is the cop should not have been fired because there was no crime committed. You're allowed to say what you want to say.
I'm mad at the fact that she actually asked him, "Can you please help me?"
He walked away.
And
She
he walked
said,
away.
"Oh,
That's
sir,
what's
can
kind of
you please
bugging me
help
about
me?"
this.
All right.
And the guy walked away.
And for us in this room, that's like something you don't do because we wouldn't do that. We would have helped the woman.
Oh,
But
yeah.
from a different standpoint, right? It's like, I can't tell this man that he's not allowed to say these things to you.
But at least back up.
But I mean, even then,
He didn't touch you.
I mean, there is a
you're
possibility
in
of
my
it
face.
happening.
That's
I mean,
fine.
You're in my face.
There's a
You're
possibility
spitting in
of
my face.
Russia nuking us.
True. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not.
Let's go
I
to
wouldn't-
extremes, right? Let's
but
go
if
to
they-
extremes.
I mean, yeah, let's go to extremes then. What if he was, let's say, what if he was drunk, and what if he was someone known for, multiple assaults? Maybe he had a knife on him. Maybe he was actually willing to get violent. What if he did get violent? Then what are you gonna ask the cop? Like, "Oh, why didn't you help?" You know?
I mean, if I was that cop, I would say if I did my job based on what ifs, I'd be making a whole lot of mistakes.
Well, at the same time, you don't have to go to, like, we're not telling you just like to cuff the guy or to taser him or bring out your gun. Just, hey, have an authoritative figure stand there and go, hey, just back up. And that's it.
I mean, just even then,
the presence of a police officer could have him back up.
And then when you're a cop, your job is to protect and serve. She directly asked him for help, and he chose to walk away.
He doesn't even have to do much. His presence standing next to her could have been enough for him to back off.
Right.
Right. Most of what I've been saying too is like, I was ignoring that part, like not purposely ignoring it, like, but I was like just talking about everything that did happen. But she did ask for help. He could have been like, "Hey, sir, can you back away?"
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there was still no crime committed. Nothing happened. Like, did anything happen to that woman, or did she just have a really shitty interaction?
I mean, she did have a shitty interaction, but...
No, wait. Did you see the story?
I didn't see it, sir. I'm hearing it from him.
Did anything happen to the woman?
No, I mean...
just a shitty interaction.
That was kind of just it.
Shitty interaction. So somebody caused you to have a shitty moment in your day. That's it. No harm. No foul. You went home, you complained to a few people, and you forgot about it. That's it. So why'd that guy get fired?
I mean... If I go to work and I don't do my job, I get fired.
That's a nice job. His job is not to make sure you guys don't talk to each other.
But it wasn't a talk.
I'm sorry.
It's to stop conflicts.
Crimes, bro. Let's...
This kind of goes down to this whole thing where, like, cops, if it's not something super urgent, the cops kind of don't care, which is kind of upsetting.
You know, like when Mitchell was about to get stabbed at GameStop and they came, but they didn't come any other time?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Like,
but I mean, they came 20 minutes late, and the guys were already gone.
What kind of Puerto Rican was that lady if she didn't react? Who was she with? She was with people? She was with her family? Was there a man there? He should have knocked his ass out.
I mean, she just recorded the guy yelling at her. I didn't see the people.
That's the problem with 2018. That's the problem.
All these phones.
Because these Bronx-ass Puerto Ricans and these El Barrio Puerto Ricans from, Spanish Harlem and shit, they would have laid his ass the fuck out. You think some white boy gonna come up to me and start talking all that shit because I got a Puerto Rico shirt on? Nuh-uh, motherfucker. We gon' get it. We gon' get it. I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but we gon' get it. And you're gonna know you were in a fight. Come on. Let's keep it a buck. If you had a Puerto Rico shirt on, you gonna let somebody talk down to you like that? Or you gonna do something? You gonna get in your face? In your personal space? Hell the fuck no. I'm gonna headbutt him right in the motherfucking nose, and I'm gonna do some real dirty shit to him. He'll be lucky if I don't bite his ear off. Yeah, not because I have to, but because I want to.
Oh, dude, I saw a video of that, and they were fighting, and then the guy's recording. He goes, "Oh no, he went for his ear. He went for his ear," and you actually see him chomp it. See, Jordan's seen it, and then they actually zoom in on the piece on the floor. Yo, they bit his ear off, bruh. Yo, bruh, he bit your ear, bruh. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
But I'm saying though,
people still bite ears off.
Like people, oh my god, nobody helped me, bitch. Help yourself. Like you with your family, something. But at the same time, she is a woman and that was a man. But I'm saying, in general.
I mean, I don't know how many people were there with her.
And she did say she was with her family, right?
I mean,
unless she was with fucking 3 small children and no fucking baby daddy because she's Puerto Rican and them niggas skate out.
Jesus Christ!
Oh.
Wow. Never knew you were so racist, bro.
Damn, I'm sorry, man. These Puerto Ricans ain't shit though.
Let's just put out there that Adam's Puerto Rican. Oh man.
Let it be known.
But for real though, if any of you guys, if you were wearing a Puerto Rico shirt or a DR shirt or maybe a Dominican shirt where it's half flag and somebody came up to you talking about go back to your country, be like, nigga, I am in my country. Mm-hmm. I am in my country. Where are you? Where are you from? Like if let's just say it's a white person, mm-hmm. right? Motherfucker, where are you from? Because you ain't, last I checked, you ain't native to this side. Mm-hmm. Like Europe's not part of North America, is it? No. Mm-hmm. So fuck you piece of shit.
Jordan brought up the video.
I mean, I don't know why. We're not going to listen to this shit right now. I guess we are.
That said Puerto Rico.
She had a stupid ass thing.
I'm not trying to change anyone. I'm just trying to come here for a birthday party.
Oh, he's drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you can hear it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, see the cop in the back?
Yes, I am. Can you please get away from me? Can you please get away from me? Officer, Officer, I feel highly uncomfortable. Can you please grab him?
Are you an American citizen?
Please, officer.
I'm an American citizen. I would like to know, is he an American citizen? Why is he wearing that
As you can see, the police are not even, he's not even grabbing him. Like, this guy's just walking up to me. He basically got in my face.
Where's this at, though?
He almost touched me.
He almost touched me. He almost touched me.
And there's another. Oh, okay, yeah. It says Puerto Rico on it.
That shit was mad Puerto Rican.
Mad Puerto Rican.
That shit was mad Puerto Rican. No, all right. So he definitely got dangerously close for a moment, but he then walked away from her. So like, let's be real. Like after seeing the video, there was a moment where I was like, okay, maybe the cop should have done something. Then the guy went back to the cooler to get another beer.
For some reason,
Public, which the cop was still standing.
They
there
were in
doing
a
nothing.
park, bro. You don't know if they was drinking. You didn't know if they was drinking allowed in that park. That's not.
I've never been in a park where
Cedro,
even then
you live in the Bronx.
okay, but even
It ain't
then,
allowed here.
You're still drinking in public.
It ain't allowed here. It might be allowed where they are. Maybe they're in Texas.
where are they though?
They're not-
Maybe they're in Texas.
they're not
Steers and
on-
queers.
Oh,
you
they're
know?
in Illinois. They're in Illinois.
Oh, they're in Chicago. Oh,
Which
no.
I'm
Well,
pretty sure
it
drinking
didn't
in
have to be
public is-
Chicago, but, you know, they're in Illinois. You know, it might be different.
For some reason, that reminded me of this interview of a Canadian cop, and there was like two people like below them, like on the highway, and they got out their cars and they're arguing. So the Canadian cop goes, "Hey, stop it, you two! You're adults."
Wait, I saw that video.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was so funny.
That was funny.
And then it's like, "You better stop it. You don't want to go to jail now, do you?" Stop it. Be civil. And then you hear them, and you hear one of the guys goes, "You better stop, man. The cop's up there. You better stop it." So they walk back, and the guy's like, "That's right. Walk in your cars. There you go. Everyone's a winner." See, that's how cops got to be here.
Yeah, but it's so peaceful and respectful in Canada.
But yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
people in Canada are different.
Which is
Like,
funny, because you do that in New York. "Hey, stop it. Go, fuck you."
See, you do it in New York, you get a fuck you.
Mhm.
But if you do it in, like, say, like in Georgia, you go somewhere like Georgia, or you go like New Hampshire, like people are different. They're a lot nicer. They're not a lot more laid back.
Yeah.
New York, get the fuck out of here. Cop try to tell you what to do. Fuck you. He didn't tell you to do anything bad, bro. He's looking out for you most of all. Like, bro, yo, don't walk in the street. Cars are coming. Fuck you. Oh, but when you get hit, you want to sue. No, I'm going to be here to write this shit down that you fucking broke the law, bitch.
Which is funny. They'll do that. It's like, "Oh, boy, it's a red light." "No, man, I'm here to get this money." "I'm going to go get
Wait,
hit."
hashtag Dominican shit.
"I'm going to get this money." They get hit, and their fucking head starts flying in the air.
Damn, that reminded me of Gantz.
Oh, yeah, Gantz. That shit was so funny, because, like, when he got hit by the train, his head spinning, and then in his head, he's modeling, "Look at these fucking people. What the hell are they looking at?" And then he looks and goes, "Oh, shit, I'm dead."
Yo, I needed to watch that show again. Yo, did you guys watch the CG movie that's on Netflix?
No. Where does
None
that,
of you watched it?
what does that follow, though?
I think part of the reason why I didn't see the movie is because I didn't finish reading the manga yet.
Well, it's not past the manga anyway.
It's a different telling.
Yeah, because I know, like, there's a
It's like a
continuation.
different game.
Yeah, there's a continuation. There's like a whole bunch of new characters of a different game than from the original one. So I didn't know, because there was Gantz. There's like Gantz Zero, and then Gantz another.
That one's
something.
Gantz Zero, I believe.
Yeah,
But listen, just watch it. It's really good.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. I loved Gantz.
Like it's.
Freaking Cedro showed it to me. I
I was
loved
surprised that they did such a good job because I thought it was gonna be shit.
it. I heard people were saying that, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, a lot of these anime adaptations are getting kind of mump," but they're like, "But Gantz is good."
Gantz was yo.
Mm.
Matter of fact, I should watch it again. I should probably watch. The only thing is there wasn't enough boobage in it. Actually, no, there was no boobage. There was just one monster with boobs on it.
Yeah, because that slides.
Notice what I said.
Yeah,
Monster with boobs on it, which means that there were like a lot of boobs everywhere, which was just
That was
not.
in the book.
It was not good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, watch Gantz. Watch Gantz and don't wear Puerto Rican shirts.
Today's Squid rules for life.
Matter of fact, yeah, go ahead. Finish what you're gonna say. Squid rules for life.
Yeah, that's it. Squid rules for life. Fucking don't wear a Puerto Rican shirt, apparently,
Mind you, I'm going on
and watch Gantz.
Amazon right now to order me a Puerto Rico patch.
Puerto Rico patch.
I need to start me some conversations.
This guy.
I mean, it's a little different in New York,
the
though.
last half an hour talking about fuck Puerto Rico. Now he wants a patch.
You know that I'm like
You know,
one of those.
Adam logic.
You know I'm one of those weirdos. I need me a nice little patch and put it right on my pack.
Your pack?
Right on my pack. Right? Oh, they have a Punisher one.
Please don't get the Punisher one.
I'm not gonna get the Punisher one.
Like, don't be one of those people who walk around in Punisher shirts and have the fucking Optimus Prime sticker on their damn car. Mind you, I'm pretty sure they don't even remember the cartoon. It just looks cool.
The fuck you got against Optimus Prime?
No, not Optimus Prime.
Holy
Not
shit.
Optimus Prime.
What
But
the
when
fuck
people
is
put
happening?
Optimus Prime stickers on their cars, when I'm pretty sure
sorry.
they don't
I'm sorry,
follow
do you
Transformers,
mean the Autobot emblem?
Yeah.
his face looks like Optimus Prime, though.
Damn. Whose face look like Optimus
I
Prime?
can't with this guy right now. Man. I
I'm
can't
sorry.
with this guy.
Yeah, Cedric just corrected me.
so
The
many incorrect
Autobot symbol. That's what Adam said. Yeah, Adam said, like, dude, you're the only person who needs autocorrect on your speech.
It's true. Meech does need that shit.
Well, my bird. Shit.
You don't even have a bird, bro. What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm coming up with my new slang words. So bird's one of them. My bird.
My bird.
My bird. Shit.
You need to stop. Come on, I'll punch you in the face. Yo, they got a Dominican one for Jordan if you want one. Since you like to act Dominican. Jordan, you know what? I be talking about you sometimes. I be like, yo, Jordan is the fakest Dominican ever. Like, you don't fall in line with Dominican.
He's more Dominican than me, though.
What? How?
I mean,
Because he speaks Spanish? Music taste, fuck you. You listen to bolero shit, like old person stuff.
he does.
Are you serious? Yo, this dude, first off, Dominicans, we all know, if you're Dominican siblings, like you're Dominican,
Mm-hmm.
y'all speak to each other in Spanish. Jordan and his brother speak to each other in English.
Mm.
And when his little brother was alive, God rest his soul, that nigga was the furthest thing from Dominican. Like, what? There was no Spanish speaking, like in the house, yeah, but that's it. He was just English first. All these niggas are English first. You know what I mean? They the worst Dominicans. Like, I'm telling you, Jordan's a Dominican that's not accepted by Dominicans.
Wow.
Because he's so not Dominican. But he like to act it.
We're in America.
Don't try to play yourself.
Yo,
Don't try to play yourself.
that reminded me. That deadass reminded me. You ever heard of this YouTuber called
No.
Dashi?
Nope.
You've heard of Dashi?
Nah, Dash XD.
Yeah, Dashi XD. Dashi XD is Dominican. So there was this huge controversy, I think like a year ago, where he was doing a live stream at a con. I forgot which con, don't ask me. It's irrelevant. But he was at a con, and he was doing a live stream with his phone. And then someone came up to him. I was like, yo, Dashi, yo, you know, I love you, man, and this and that. So the guy kind of started going off like, I really love the fact that you're such a very popular, very successful YouTuber, but at the same time, you know, you're Dominican.
At the same time, because that's weird.
Yeah, at the same time. But yeah, that you're a very successful Dominican YouTuber. And he personally was like, you know, I normally don't see that. And I like that, and it's very inspirational, you know, for my kids and stuff to see that, you know, you can be Dominican and this and that because, you know, YouTube is, it's a little bright. So just to put it like that.
And you know what? That's not a lie.
Yeah, it's a little bright over there. You know, we need some more shade, some more color.
We need some more melanin.
We need some more adobo in that, to say.
That's Puerto Rican.
Well, then embrace it, bro.
Need some more concon on that side.
Thank you. Even better. We need some more cocon. So he was saying all that and like just speaking, you know, lightly of him, like, oh, I appreciate you doing this and that. So then Dash goes, nah, I ain't Dominican, I'm American. And then the look on his face, like he felt so broken. And he's like, nah, fuck that. I'm American. I don't know what you talking about. And then like laughs off the conversation, kind of walks away. And I'm just like, yo.
Wait, he got some flack. Wait, Dash is the one that does the Mortal Kombat things, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys.
Yep. The thing about it is like he doesn't do them anymore. I don't like his new stuff. Like his new stuff now, all he does is just does Let's Plays of Mario Maker, like Nintendo games, and it's just the same repetitive jokes over and over. He just gets really loud. Like he lost his touch. My opinion.
Damn, so no more Skittles.
No, he hasn't done that in like 2 years. Like he's completely stopped the animations. He just does Let's Plays now because he gets more views and revenues from it. So he just continues with that.
So he denied his roots?
Pretty much. I don't really care what you believe at home, but if someone's coming up to you and they're like, oh, you know, I really like your stuff and like this and that, just smile and nod and be like, okay, thank you for being a supporter and this and that. But don't go up in his face like, no, fuck you, I'm an American. And then crush him, because, you know, some people hold their heritage more to heart than other people. At least respect that and just, you know, Like, hey, if you ain't not good to say, don't say anything at all. Just smile, nod, like, okay, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And then that's it. So a lot of people kind of, gave him flack for that. They kind of came and left. It wasn't like a huge controversy, but a lot of people are like, yo, fuck him. Like, that's...
He's American.
But like I said, if you ain't got nothing to say, like, you don't need that wise-ass crack. Just say thank you and just walk away. You don't gotta jump into, no, fuck you, I'm American, this, and that. Like, all right, yes, we know that. You're here. But just don't make him feel like shit.
Not everybody here is American.
Like Adam.
It doesn't matter whether I was born in Puerto Rico or here. I have no choice to be American.
Boy, you was born here.
I was. I'm New Yorker. If I go to Puerto Rico, they don't accept me. I come over here. If I tell people I'm Puerto Rican, then I'm not American to them.
Mm.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And I don't even speak that good Spanish. I speak enough.
I barely hear him speak Spanish.
But I speak it enough to get around.
He speaks it as like a survival technique. Like if he needs to speak it.
No,
then
I've had conversations. No, actually, that was the next thing I was thinking about saying. I was like, yo, and this falls in line for more for like the Puerto Rican people, even though we don't have that many followers yet, but like eventually somebody's gonna hear this shit. Yo, if you fucking Puerto Rican, teach your kids Spanish. Don't fucking come over here and think, oh, you guys don't need to speak Spanish over here. Yeah, the fuck you do. It's so much better to be bilingual or trilingual or quadlingual, whatever the fuck. More lingual.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Just fucking English.
Don't be like me and just be limited to one language.
No, Mitchell's strange because he grew up in a super Spanish household where his mother barely speaks English, but the kids don't speak Spanish for some reason.
Well, my little brothers now speak Spanish.
Which ones?
All three of the younger ones.
Franklin speaks Spanish?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, wait. Does he speak Spanish according to you? Or does he really speak Spanish?
I mean, according to me, like...
Because you don't speak Spanish and you don't know shit.
He holds conversations.
With who?
Well, obviously my stepdad and my mom.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta hear this shit. It's crazy.
Yeah. All I gotta say, it's better than me.
Because you don't have any.
Exactly. So, he holds conversations.
But another one is like Cedro's Puerto Rican though. See, Dominicans, like normally Dominicans teach their kids. Like I don't think I know any Dominicans that don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, I'm just an oddball.
Puerto Ricans don't speak Spanish after they, first generations will speak, seconds don't. Second generation Puerto Ricans don't speak Spanish. Cedro's mother speaks mad Spanish. She's mad Puerto Rican. How none of y'all motherfuckers, not even you, the oldest one, with your Spanish ass name.
Dude, he barely talks in English.
What you mean? He speaks better than us on these fucking mics.
It's true. When he talks, other than that, he's quiet. He just observes. But that's the thing, though. That's why I kind of tell people, like, oh, Mitchell, why you don't speak Spanish? I'm like, dude, I barely talked at all. I was just a really quiet kid.
When they asked me, I said, I never learned.
Why don't you speak Spanish? They didn't teach me.
So why don't you? That's exactly. So why don't you speak any Spanish? My mom didn't teach me.
But at the same time, like, what kind of bugged me was that they always, like, a lot of the, like, older, like, women, just older people would look at me and go, oh, that's your parents' fault. That's your mom's fault.
Well, it is.
Shame on her for not teaching.
It is.
Well, at the same time, my mom always taught me to just be a free spirit. Do whatever you want. If you don't want to learn it, I ain't going to force you. And that's what she's always told me.
But that's not what happened.
I mean, I didn't want to learn it. I didn't care to learn it.
That's not what happened.
I mean, she tried early on, but I just didn't care.
She didn't.
Dude, she tried.
You know why I say she didn't?
Mm.
Because children adapt to whatever language is being spoken to them. So if she was speaking to you in Spanish when you were a baby, you would have grown up to a certain point speaking Spanish. The thing was, all of your siblings were speaking English to you. So she probably took to speaking English to you because of the ones before you.
Mm.
That's what happened, dude. She didn't try to teach you Spanish. Like, I didn't learn Spanish because of my mother or my dad. I learned it because I was lucky enough to live in the same building as my grandparents. And so I was always in their house every single day. And through being there until I was like 10 years old, 10 years of Spanish, like, I had no choice. I used to speak phenomenal Spanish. And then I left, and then it went kind of down the shitter. Mm. But I still have enough to get around. Like, I can go to a Spanish-speaking country and get around fine. You know, I could take you with me, and you'd be good. Without me, you'd die. You'd end up like on crystal meth,
Jesus.
Something like that.
Crystal meth, and like a huge van comes and takes me away. I'm sold for like the highest bidder.
Nobody's selling you to the highest, nigga. But
Dude, they selling me to the highest bidder. No, fuck that. In that country, I'm a dime piece.
I'll give
fuck you.
What country?
Oh, screw that. How much is a dime in Puerto Rico?
You a dime?
In Puerto Rican currency.
Mitchu, what the fuck have we just been talking about the past hour?
Fuck, it's part of America. Dominican currency.
It's the same currency.
Fuck that, Jordan. Dominican money.
Holy shit. This guy, I can't. Holy shit.
Jordan, how much is a dime? Wait, shit. There's no coins in Dominican Republic, right?
Yes, there are.
Are they? I thought there was just nothing but bills
He's
now.
never even been there.
You never been there? Oh shit, you just like me. Pound it.
Don't quote me, but I know it's 43 to the US dollar.
Yeah, so I'm 43 to the US dollar.
43
bitch.
cents, you dummy.
Either way, that's a lot.
Not even half.
Fuck that. I'm a dollar.
So you want to be a dime in
I'm a
Dominican currency.
No, I'm a dollar piece in American currency in Dominican Republic.
And that's still not something to freaking brag about.
Fuck that. Fuck that then. You know what I am? I'm a fucking, I'm gold. I'm gold over. I'm a gold brick.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't get past the what's a dime in Puerto Rico. I don't think I'm ever going to let that one go.
So there's actual American money over there?
They're a part of the economy.
yes.
They are? Oh, so they don't have like Puerto Rican presidents on their bills?
Well, no. Matter of fact, no, that was wrong. They're not a part of our economy. And they do have their own president.
Okay.
No. They have their own. Because remember, they're not a state. They're a territory. And they want to become a state. But if they become a state, it actually would probably end up being bad for them. I don't understand that enough to really go so far into it. But apparently, if they were to become a state, they would actually take on more debt, which would be detrimental to them.
Yeah.
But a lot of the people of Puerto Rico want to become a state because then they'd receive a lot more welfare from the U.S.
Yeah.
And we all know Puerto Ricans are lazy and they don't want to work. So, yeah, I had to say that fast. You know, I'm going to get all that flat. But one of the big problems is that Puerto Rico doesn't have a lot of money, yet their minimum wage is the U.S. minimum wage. So, like, a lot of the business owners over there, they can't afford to pay the people over there minimum wage when they're not making that much money. It's a lot of shit. Ooh.
Is this the ASMR episode?
This is the all SMR episode, nigga.
It's just sound effects today. I just pictured I get trapped over there and I'm tied up to a chair and they're like, "Who are you?" And I just go, "Dat Meech."
At this point, might as well vape.
Nah, screw that. No,
Date by yo.
So usually what happened was they'll capture me and be like, "Who are you?" And it's like, "I'm Meech from the Vampire Squid Show." And they all back away like, "The Vampire Squid Show." Why am I speaking Japanese? Why? Why did I go straight to freaking Japan? Vampire Squid Show. Ooh, the Squid-oo.
Micho starts bowing. Hajimemashite. Watashi wa Micho desu.
Micho desu. The Squid-oo. Oh man.
Onegai shimasu.
And I end up finding Adam again. We're like, "Adam, they're pretty cool people. We're gonna go party. Let's go." Ooh, Adu senpai.
Adamo senpai.
Ooh, the vampire squid. And then the girl comes out like she has like a t-shirt like, "Hey, vampire squid, vampire squid."
What the fuck happened?
Oh man, it's gonna be so awesome.
What is going on in this episode?
I don't know, but it's awesome. And then we start freaking sniffing lines off of Asian butts and shit. Getting massages. Oh man. We're part of the Yakuza now. So you get those big old Yakuza back tattoos of just squids and shit.
Yo, how would you like let's say you go to Japan, right? And you meet up with a chick and you want to like tell her like, "I'm really freaky, like I'm super pervy, right? And I want to get down," but like she doesn't really speak English, but she knows a few words, and you obviously don't speak Japanese, but you know a few words. So you like, you know, like, "Watashi wa most ecchi."
Most ecchi.
Like, I am the most pervy person you will ever meet.
I don't know why, but like the way he worded that, my mind immediately jumped to Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
It's an adventure. Most excellent. So I think they're remaking.
No, they're doing a third one.
Oh, that's better.
Wait, so they're bringing everything back? We got that. We have Jane Silent Bob.
I was gonna say,
You sweating too?
Yeah, but
I'm sweating like a motherfucker.
I mean, we need like the AC for like a second. Man.
No, but hold on. You did you have any more stories, topics to go into?
I think I did, but I think we're well beyond that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just throw it in there. Fuck it.
yeah.
Yo, we'll make it like a whole pause thing and stuff. Put our fucking music, our interim music.
Yep.
We're making Jordan's job really difficult on this one.
He's gonna be in the editing room like fuck.
The editing room because he has a room. Nigga, he
This
edits
is a
at
room.
work.
Oh, that is true. Dude be at work. You know what's funny? Don't worry, because he can edit that out.
Oh wait, I forgot that his supervisor is also my supervisor.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes.
I mean, didn't really say anything about what you do at work.
It's true. I just sleep.
I want to go to Japan now.
Now
No. I take multiple naps while I'm there.
Bro, let's do that.
What?
Let's go to Japan and
Yeah. Watashi wa most etchy.
most etchy. Hashtag most etchy.
You know?
We'll do like a live video there.
Or most ero.
Mm-hmm. But let's not do what freaking Logan Paul did when he went to Japan.
I'm sorry. Are we white with blonde hair and stupid? Are we that?
We might be stupid.
No, we're not that stupid though. We're like stupid, but like not idiots.
Wait, Cedro, did you hear about that?
I was going to say I'm missing something.
Okay, so this piece of shit YouTuber called Logan Paul.
Piece of shit.
He's a piece of
YouTuber.
shit.
Piece of shit YouTuber.
He's a piece of shit YouTuber. He goes
Okay.
he goes to Japan. He does a live stream in Japan.
Disrespects everything.
Everything. He runs, dude. My man ran around in a Pikachu onesie, throwing Pokeballs at just random pedestrians in the street. It's like, I choose you, and just throwing, and then they're on the bikes like, like they like.
Yeah, that bastard, you know.
It's weird, dude. He goes into like their temples and he starts wreaking shit in the fucking temples, like sacred places. Like, you don't do that, man. Come on. Like, you don't see tourists coming here and going to churches and be like, yo, look at that gun on the stick. He got a shirt on. There's some dumb crap like that. Like, it was just weird. So, what the biggest thing that happened to him was he went to the suicide forest. Like
the forest at the bottom of Mount Fuji.
Yeah. So he goes in. Mind you, you're not supposed to go in there. Like, it's blocked off, but obviously people sneak in. He goes in with the camera, and what do you know? You go into a suicide forest, where are you going to find? A body.
A fresh body hanging.
He found a body hanging, and he videotapes it, and he uploads it on YouTube. And mind you, he's there, and he's like, oh my god, this is a body. This is crazy. Like, dude, I am freaking out. Like, all like the most immature behaviors you could think of. And at the end of it, he goes, suicide's not a joke, and this and that. But I was like, but you posted, mind you, he didn't blur the face. The original video, the face wasn't blurred. And then...
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I saw it fresh when it came out.
Hold on. Now, before you finish, I just want to throw this out there. Like, I don't agree with what he did.
Okay.
But I think that if it was me, I probably would have recorded it to show you guys. I wouldn't have uploaded it, but I probably would have recorded just to show you guys. Like, yo, this shit was crazy. Or taking a picture. Like, why am I recording? He's not moving. He's not fucking swinging. I would have taken a picture. Yo, this shit was there. I synced it. It was real. Anyways, Mitch.
Back to me. But, yeah, like, he did all that shit, and everyone was like, obviously, people were pissed. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Not only that, like, the Japanese are really pissed off because they don't, like, they take the death differently than us. Because for them, they cremate their bodies. They don't bury them. So it's very frowned upon when people commit suicide and the body's there. So they saw that and they were exploiting that. They're just like, this guy's an idiot, man. Like, nah, what the fuck? So he got a huge uproar. The funny thing about it is he stopped posting videos for like a couple months because of that. And then he comes back on, and you know what he ends up doing? He comes on a new video and he's fucking tasering mice. He has a taser and he's just tasering mice. Dude, the dumb shit this guy has done, and he is still a thing. It's fucking astounding. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, but he lost most of the money. Like, he was.
Yeah,
getting.
he did lose like a lot of subscribers and followers, but you gotta remember though.
Sige, he was endorsed by Coca-Cola.
Oh, I want that.
That's a big endorsement.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost that. I don't even have, nothing else has to be mentioned.
Pretty much.
He was endorsed by Coca-Cola. Your dumbass lost it. Why? Because you want to run around in a Pikachu outfit recording dead people.
Yeah, so he's an ass. Fuck him.
Seen that face? Nigga, this is not Terminator. You need to stop.
They making a new Terminator.
Well, not here. Not in this house. Yo, it does taste good with ginger ale. Tastes good with ginger ale.
So,
No. Ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
No, ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale. Nigga.
fuck you guys.
Get some of that ginger ale.
Anyway, does anyone remember? Oh, not Jordan, but do you remember Cedro in that tuxedo for his wedding
Yes.
that he wanted to keep?
So,
This guy will kiss to a bar.
So,
This guy will kiss to a bar.
birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your.
Who thought about that?
Like I was saying,
Beta testing.
if you're interested, you can sign up to be a beta tester for the DC Universe streaming app. Like doing a quick
For
look.
free?
Well, I mean, the beta testing, yeah, they're gonna charge you
I'm
to
with
be
it.
a beta tester.
I'm with it. I watch
Which
everything.
that went up like about a week ago. If you can do
About
now,
a
if you
week
go to the
ago.
website. This fucking guy, holy shit! But I mean, looking at all the stuff that the app is gonna give you,
Yep.
I really
you
don't
going?
think this is gonna be like a $10 subscription.
Yeah.
You're paying. It's gonna be more than that.
I feel like what?
It's going to be more than $10. All the stuff. I mean, just like just from seeing, like you're gonna have shit.
You're gonna have the TV shows, cartoons, the comic books.
The new shows, the exclusive shows, comic books, but like from like you can go back to like Action Comics issue 1 to like current comic books. That alone, there's maybe $20, $25 maybe
Negative.
a month.
That's a negative.
I mean, I would do it. Considering that as of right now, I spend maybe $40 a month on DC comic books alone. So like I then get access to current comic books and old comic books with this app. I would do it. $25 a month. I'll do it.
Okay. But like, let's make it a little more general, right? The average person has Netflix, $10 a month. You think they're gonna look at DC and be like $20 or $25 a month and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this"? No, fuck you.
No, you're right. But I mean, the average person is in the target audience for this streaming app.
At the same time, you would really be surprised at how many people would literally waste money or spend the money on something like this, even if they do have Netflix.
At the same time, the target. Could you stop? I can hear that. The target audience is a lot smaller than the general audience. The target audience is not going to bring them in that much money. The target audience is not going to fill their quota. So they need to lower that shit. They need to get with the times.
I mean, that's just
Mitch,
me
do you have
guessing.
a ring on?
They have
No, it's the strap for the wire.
I was about to say, bro, nigga, you married?
No.
Wait. Nigga, you married?
It's the wrong hand.
Nigga, you cuffed? I can't. I couldn't tell at first. Like I realized.
You can't tell that this is his right hand.
No. I said at first. I couldn't tell at first. I was very precise. I could not tell at first. After I analyzed it, I realized, oh, that's not the left hand. But at first, all I saw was a ring finger with a ring on it. So I'm thinking, this motherfucker cuffed. He cuffed with, and we didn't go to the wedding. And Mitchell is in that type of relationship where, like, he's allowed to get outside ass as long as it's from the same sex.
The same sex.
He's allowed to go to, like, them, steers and queers bars.
Steers and queers.
Like Texas shit.
Which would explain.
Didn't we go to one of those bars by accident?
We did.
By accident. And the name was something like that. Like Steers and Queers. It wasn't that, but it was something around, like, something in the realm of that. Like bulls and something.
We legit, because we were at another place. We were going to play pool.
We were in Fat Cat.
Yeah. We were going to play pool, but the wait for a table was like way too long. So it's like, listen, let's just go. There's a bar across the street. Let's go there, have a couple of shots. We'll come back, which we never did. But we had no idea it was like a gay bar. We had a good time anyway. If anything, the only weird thing is that the door to the bathroom, it was supposed to have just like a tinted little window. I mean, it didn't. There's like a triangle opening on the door. Like you can legit see it straight into the bathroom.
I took a picture of Cedro taking a piss.
Well, if it's a gay bar, I don't care. They want to see everything.
We met a deaf gay guy.
Pretty much hung out with us the whole night.
Oh, nice.
He didn't like give much conversation.
Asshole.
But he was really nice though.
Yeah.
You know, and it was funny because we were the only two straight couples in there. Or semi-straight couples. Wink, wink. Because Cedro...
Is that your way of telling us you're bi?
Cedro likes boys.
Only miss you.
But I wasn't at the bar, so... Fuck you guys for not inviting.
Well, we didn't mean to go there.
Okay.
Wait. You're mad that you weren't at the gay bar, or that we went without you?
You went without me, man.
So you want us to take you to a gay bar?
I don't want to take any bar, damn.
We should actually take him to a gay bar. I wonder what would happen.
Just stand there and see who gravitates towards me.
Who gravitates? Nobody gravitates toward you. I remember my first time going to a gay bar. So I went there and I'm thinking like this bartender about to be gay. I'm about to give me some free drink all night. I didn't get any free drinks. The bartender was straight. And he was like, yeah, man, most bartenders at gay bars are straight, bro. So you're doing it wrong. And I'm just like, what? I guess like the time that I chose to go was wrong. But then again, like it's not my fault. I was born when I was born. But yeah, so they were straight. So I was like, fuck. The only gay nigga in there that was bothering me was some fucking dude trying to like get me to dance with him. I'm like, no, bro, I ain't fucking dancing with you. I ain't even fucking gay. You need to get out of here. Then there was this girl, a real girl, not a trans girl. She was hot, I'm not gonna lie. But I had a girlfriend at the time. She was dancing with me, so that's fine. We could dance. We danced, and then she decided to kiss me. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go.
I don't remember any of that.
Well, because you weren't there. It's a different place. Like, for real, bro? This is what we do?
Look at Jordan changing.
This is what we do. He getting ready. He getting that sexy on, nigga. Got them black pants. I'm sorry, but them shoes don't go, but...
Those are sneakers. Those aren't your shoes. That's not what he's wearing.
Can't stand this nigga. Anyway. Next topic, motherfucker.
Yeah, so, a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about the kid that was accidentally killed.
Oh, you talking about Junior?
Yeah, Junior.
In the bodega.
Yeah, so as of now, the cops just like caught 4 of those kids.
It's not just 4.
No, but they caught about 4. Last time I checked.
No, but they caught more than that.
I think it was like 5 or 6.
They caught like 8.
12 total right now.
Yeah,
they caught 12 of these motherfuckers.
Damn.
Yeah, they're getting all of them.
These Trinitario niggas.
They got the attackers, the car drivers,
supporting attackers.
Saying they're taking this, they're treating this case as if they killed a cop. The kid wanted to be a police officer. He was in programs.
Yeah, he was.
So I guess sort of trains you for the police academy.
Mm-hmm.
So they're treating this as if it's like a death of a cop sort of case.
I mean, I feel like that makes sense.
So they're really out to catch these kids, and now that bring it up.
Yeah.
Because, what I wanted to talk about was, do you feel? Yo, point at me one more time, bro. The thing that happened was this girl just had like a 2-way, and someone recorded it and put it online. When her family found out about it, she was like, "Oh, well, I was raped." So that's kind of what happened here. Should that girl be charged with anything?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I have had a lot of people actually talking about that. Yeah. A lot of people were talking about that, especially early on when they found out why it happened. It's like, oh, it's because of a girl and stuff like that. A lot of people are like, why isn't no one questioning the girl?
Right. Because, I mean, she because she said she was raped, they had mistaken the kid for one of the guys in the video. And that's why they attacked him.
Yeah.
Her lie is what caused him to die. Like, he was murdered over a crime nobody committed.
How old is she again?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all like teenagers, man, around 15, 16.
Yeah, because I knew that they were fairly young when the video, like when they filmed the video, they were fairly young.
I mean, in my opinion, she probably should be charged as an accessory.
Wait, hold on. How was the video leaked?
I mean, someone posted it.
Did she post it?
No, I don't think so. It was just like...
Now, did she act as though she was a victim?
I mean, to say I was raped, yeah.
Oh, so she said
she said she was raped.
Like in her...
But she wasn't raped.
No.
Then she should be charged in some way.
Right.
I'm sorry. She should be charged. Don't fucking... Because if you tell...
I'm saying, like,
if your brother's in a gang and he's gonna react violently and you tell him you were raped and that person goes and kills another person, whether it be mistaken identity or it was the right person, like, you still played a part in that. It's the same thing as me driving you to a bank for you to rob it and me not getting out and helping you. Like, I still put the idea in your head.
Mm-hmm.
You're the reason that I went and did this.
Mm-hmm.
You should be charged. That bitch should be in jail. Fuck that. Wait, hold on. Let's not upset the feminists, no. Let's not upset. Wait, let's not upset the intersectional feminists. I don't know what that means, but I know it's a thing.
Mm.
Can we Google that, somebody? Intersectional feminist. Intersectional feminism.
But at the same time, like, she definitely shouldn't just, not be questioned or anything, because she's going about her life.
To look at it in another way, if someone says something about, like, I've been depressed lately, I'm thinking about killing myself, and you respond going like, oh, well, it's not like anyone's gonna miss you, and that person kills themselves, you get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's like assisted suicide.
Yeah.
Her lie is what got this young man killed.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't she being charged with anything?
She should be charged with something.
Why is this nigga recording me? And he should be talking.
What are you talking about, bro?
While the audio is playing.
What you talking about, bro? You saying to me, nigga?
But yeah, something should be done with her because that's fucking ridiculous. Seriously. Because, yeah, her lie kind of stirred up everything. Because she didn't want to get in trouble.
I mean, it could be argued it wasn't her intention.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't directly say, hey, listen,
That's
I
not
was
what
raped by
asked.
this kid. Kill him.
Yeah.
Intersectional feminist.
But yeah, it's just crazy. Something should be done with her. Something. They should do like in Game of Thrones and just have her just like walk down a group of people, just ringing the bell, bang, shame, and just start stoning her. Do you think that'd be pretty good to bring back stoning? People would be a hell of a lot more afraid to do a crime then, don't you think?
No.
Fuck that. Something.
It's not going to stop crime.
Shit, I don't want to get hit with rocks. So fuck that. You gonna do that credit card fraud? Don't you want to get thrown with rocks? Don't do it. Oh man. There was this story, fuck, I think it was like a movie or something, where they had this thing where any tiny petty crime was punishable by death. So yeah, so it was like any tiny little petty crime was punishable by death. So that was their way to kind of like decrease crime. I don't know if it was a book, a movie, or a show, but someone told me about this. That it was something. I was like, that's interesting. Would it work? I don't fucking know. But I thought that was pretty crazy. So yeah, fuck that. So I heard the new Purge movie fucking sucked.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I was just thinking about this fucking crime and shit.
Yeah, he was just talking about any crime is punishable by death. So, I don't know.
The Purge.
Never really into that franchise anyway.
Only the first movie was interesting because of the idea of the movie. Anything after that was a fucking cash grab.
Purge would be fucking fun as hell. Like, don't shake your head.
Of course.
Don't fucking shake your head.
Had to be one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, like, dude, even if I didn't have like a super armored house, I'd be running out there stabbing everybody, man. I'll be out there just like getting it. What? I'm going right up to Riverdale. Because you know those kids don't know how to defend themselves. And I'm not saying I'm aiming for the weak links. What I'm saying is...
You did say that.
No, what I'm saying is I'm trying to get the most...
Indirectly.
What I'm trying to say is I'm getting the most kills. What?
You're going to look for all the babies and you're going to drink them.
I'm getting the new... No, not yet. There's no proof behind it. There's no proof behind that. So I'm not drinking those motherfuckers. Because I'm pretty sure blood don't taste good. But I'm going right up to Fieldston. And all them, fucking the $1 million houses with the trees. Taking them out. I'm taking them all out. That's just what it's going to be.
Which is funny because we live in a society now where they take everything out of context. So they're just going to cut out the snip of him saying where he's going to go and what he's going to do. And you're going to have FBI knocking down his door. Going to show you go drink babies, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to drink these motherfuckers.
And I'm going to be watching the fucking 10 o'clock news and I'm going to be hearing Adam Senpai arrested for allegedly drinking babies. Adamo Senpai drinking babies in a satanic ritual.
I mean, like, you think what you want to think. But, like, the fact of the matter is, like, I was way too alpha for y'all motherfuckers, so y'all want to lock me up. That's what it is.
He's going to be in jail. He's going to be that guy going, I'm not locked in here with you.
You locked in here with me.
Oh, man, my man actually flexed when he said it.
Why? All girls are what?
Oh, all girls are queens.
All girls are thoughts.
Oh, man.
Why can't I, like, command that voice when I want? Like, it just happened right now by chance. But, like, generally speaking, I can't, like, Rat King! I can't do it. It just don't work.
It don't work.
Fucking Jordan's laughing over here. Fucking drank. What's up, Jordan? What was funny? I don't understand. With your white shirt.
It's a black and white party.
Jordan trying to get that pussy.
Really? It's a black and white party? Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. Wait, am I buying it?
Oh. He wasn't invited.
It's only for betas.
I guess that makes sense. I was ready to go.
It's like, good evening, my fellow baiters.
Baiters. It's like, stop playing, man. About to bring the new wave of alphas in. I'm so alpha that when I have when I have a girl, she's alpha.
When you have a girl,
like
or when you have a daughter?
Like, when I birth a girl.
So you're going to give birth to the girl?
No, I'm not giving birth. Think I'm a fucking male. I don't give birth. When I help birth,
When you help birth.
Like,
okay.
when I inseminate a bitch and she give birth to another bitch, that bitch alpha.
I thought they were thoughts.
Not when they come from me. Y'all want to look over here like I'm talking some sort of shit.
The alcohol talking.
Yeah, it's the alcohol.
What alcohol niggas ain't drunk over here? The fuck?
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Remember how you were telling me yesterday that supposedly the chick who raped the guy with the machete?
That wasn't yesterday. That was this morning.
That was this morning. What time did we talk about it though?
This morning. I just heard a laugh in the background. Did you hear that?
Yeah. No, well, whatever. Anyway, so this chick raped her ex-boyfriend with a machete and was like, you gonna fuck me. And he's like, oh, I guess I am. And then they started fucking. So then he's trying to be like, yo, like she fucking raped me and shit like that. So they're like, oh, no. The judge goes, it wasn't rape because rape involves penetration. And since you weren't penetrated, you weren't raped. So I guess as men, we're all fucked.
So if a girl were to take you, tie you the fuck up,
Against my will.
Obviously, against your will. I want to say feed you, what's that pill? Viagra. Feed you a Viagra, but you could spit it out. So let's just say that she
Slipped you a Viagra.
She dissolved the Viagra in water and injected it into you and gave you a fucking hard on and jumped on top of you and fucked you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Against your will. It wouldn't be rape because rape involves penetration. But like the penetration has to be like against you. That's not fair, man. That's not fair. And I did take it to an extreme. But like I took it to that extreme to make a point. She tied me up. She gave me a Viagra. I got hard against my own will. She jumped on top of that hardness. And she got her rocks off while I was tied up and had no choice. But yet, it's still not rape. Because I didn't get penetrated.
I always found that weird when a lot of times girls will go, no, there's no way that can happen and you can get hard. How can you get, erect in a situation like that? So it's not rape.
Well, that's fair. That's a fair argument because I was thinking the same thing. Like, if a girl came at me with a machete, like, I don't think I'm gonna get hard.
But
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've never been there.
And at the same time, like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, there's no way you can get hard in this situation. All right, well, there's no way that your cramps are that bad when you're on a period. Even though I've never had a period, but I'm stating something based off something I've never experienced.
That's fair.
So,
That's fair.
Like, shut up. So yeah, so they like to talk shit about that, but it seems like you don't know what's going through the guy. You don't know what's happening. The only person who knows what's happening is the person that's involved. Like, shit, man.
Man, if she got a machete to me, I'm trying to get fucking hard.
Shit. To survive.
I don't know what she's doing with that machete. What if she try to cut that hard or non-hardness off? You don't know.
I was like, I don't want to die. Just give her what she wants so I can live to see another day.
Just leave, bitch. Leave. And I'm calling the cops after you leave. That's it.
Fucking crazy.
That is what it is.
But that's upsetting, though, as a man. That we got to go through this type of shit.
Wait. Did we finish the bottle?
It's on your side. It's not on my side, so I don't know.
We almost done. Everybody, grab your cups. Dang, that nigga got bitch.
But yeah, it's just upsetting.
Grab your cup. Before we end this podcast, we're going to each take a little bit of this. We're going to finish this. We're going to talk some shit, and we're going to end this podcast like gangsters. Why? Because that's how we live. Gangster living. Yeah, generally speaking, I would like give myself some last, but like I want some. So, no, bring your cup. Don't worry about it. Just bring it over.
It's gonna come to the point where throughout the episodes we're gonna just be more and more drunk, and it's just gonna be more and more sloppy.
Yeah, pass that cup. Your cup, bitch. Now your cup. Your cup. Your cup is in your right hand. I can see. I'm not fucking drunk, bro. I can see. Bitch. So I got the last of it.
Still Mitch's cup.
I just need some Coke.
There's nothing in there. No more Coke.
Yo, but ginger ale tastes good.
Nothing in that one
I'm
either.
not gonna lie. Cap and ginger ale tastes good. Stop, bitch. Can I get some fucking drink?
There's no Coke in those.
Jordan, you need to go grab another can. Yo, so anyways, you guys, one thing I forgot to tell you guys last week. So in 2000, not 2000 anything.
2000.
In 2000, because the World Trade Center went down in 2001. So in 2000, I was, how old was I in 2000? I think I was like 15. But, I climbed down the World Trade Center with no assists. Like the year before, that shit got taken down by those bum ass planes. Wait, hold on. Quote unquote planes, because apparently that shit was taken down by bombs. But I wasn't there. I don't know. All I know is I scaled them shits. No assists, like I just said. I could have fallen to my death, but I didn't. Why? Because I'm awesome. And what did I do?
I have to cut you off because math, bro. In 2000, you were 12.
Was I 12? I don't know how old I was.
You were born in 88. In 2000, you were 12.
For a second, I thought Caesar was going to say, I'm going to have to cut you off there because you didn't do it because I did it first.
Well, last week he said he wasn't born.
Oh, shit. You're right.
Exactly.
I forgot who we were talking to. My bad.
Anyways, so the point here being that I fucking scaled them shits. No assists. Like a boss. I just did the damn thing. It is what it is.
I think I need more drink to believe this.
You need more drink because you didn't drink enough drink. So,
I mean, clearly Adam drank enough drink to believe it himself, so.
No, I didn't. I don't believe it. Like, if I had heard it without being the one to have done it, I wouldn't have believed it either.
Adam, tell me about Flat Earth, bro.
Bruh.
The smile on his face.
Bruh. Hold on, wait up a second, though. See, the problem with it is like this. See, people don't realize that Alaska is not just like this one little place. Like, Alaska, is the perimeter of the earth. Right? So, why do you think when you try to go to Alaska, when you go to Alaska and you try to explore, they only allow you to go to a certain point, because after that point you fall off. But they won't tell you that you're going to fall off. They tell you you're not allowed to go past here. Right? So you just think, oh my God, I'm not allowed to go past. No, bitch, you're going to fall off if you keep going. So that's what it's all about. Alaska is the perimeter of the earth. All right? It's not just one little place. It fucking surrounds the earth. The earth is fucking flat. Why do you think when you shoot a rocket up into the sky, that shit, first off, it starts off going straight and then it starts to curve. Because there's this weird ass clear dome over the earth.
Or gravity.
There's this weird ass dome over the earth that causes the fucking rocket to start to curve. Alright? It ain't gravity.
Okay.
Alright? That's just what it is. A flat motherfucking earth.
So this invisible dome, is it force it to curve, or it just gives the illusion that the rocket is curving?
That's a good question. Now, I've never thought about that, but I'm going to say that it causes it to actually curve because there is a force that we can't consider. It's akin to gravity, right? Because that dome is what keeps us here. It keeps us from flying off. Because remember, the earth does spin. It does spin, but it's not it's not a spherical thing. The earth is flat. It's like a fucking plate.
He's questioning himself right now.
I wasn't questioning myself.
His eyes shifted
nah, come on, man. Why you gotta ruin it, though? Bitch, that was for you guys, not for the listeners. You dummy.
So you're schooling us on flat earth?
No, you fuck.
Oh, my God.
No. I don't believe in flat earth. Shit, man. I'm trying to recruit people. Shit, you gotta mess up everything.
He's like, damn it, I want a following.
Jesus Christ. Anyways.
You're gonna continue with it?
The fucking dome keeps flying off the flat, stupid earth. Alright?
So what's next? You're gonna
That's what it is.
But what if the dome is protecting us from just floating in space for no reason, then what keeps us grounded? You know what I mean? Like
I just said the gravity from the fucking dome.
Well, what causes gravity?
The dome creates the dome creates its own gravity. So the gravity isn't pulling us down; it's pushing us down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. right? And
Yeah,
why won't the government tell us that Antarctica like is what it is, the perimeter of the Earth? Why? Because if they revealed to us that there was that much land mass, it would like ruin their deception. Like what they want us to believe that there's a lot less land mass available. But if they were to tell us like, oh my God, like no, Antarctica is like really around the Earth, that means that a lot of other things are also bigger than what they seem. So there's a lot more land available to do things with. They don't want us to know that because they want to use it for themselves. That's what it is, man. Y'all need to get with the program. See, I'm on top of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Like Donald Trump knows what it is.
So is he using that unused land?
No, Donald Trump is too dumb for that.
So then
He just knows what it is.
Then who's using the land? Is it just empty fields of ice?
Nah, like it's not empty. Like some of it is being used and some of it is not, because we need some of it not being used. Because of it all, if all of it is used, then we'd have a bunch of land that is being used for things that it shouldn't be used for. Why? Because humans tend to use things for what they shouldn't be used for, like technology. Like technology is not a natural thing.
But the parts that are being used, what are they used for?
It's a government secret.
They're used for what humans use them for.
What?
Whatever humans deem them worthy of being used for.
So are there farms there?
There could be farms. There could be like giant servers. There could be anything. So you want to know specifics, but like it doesn't matter what exactly it is. The fact of the matter is that they're being used for things that are unnatural. Right? They're not just trees there. They're not just animals basking in the fucking sun. They're not just lakes that are untouched by man. No, they're things that are used by man. Like fucking I don't know, Silicon Valley 2. You know? Maybe they're using that fucking space that they're not telling the population about to film Despacito
7.
2.
Yeah, man. You didn't hear about Despacito 2?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know.
I didn't hear about this.
You know,
1.
for all we know, they've already...
Mm-hmm.
For all we know, they've already run emulations on World War II 2. We don't know.
Yeah, they're running the simulations there so they'll know the outcome.
For World War II 2.
Yeah.
World War II 2.
World War II, the sequel.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what people don't realize. It is what it is.
Fucking Hitler with like a cybernetic eye and shit.
It's the first burp I let rip. I've been covering the other ones. It's crazy.
So I guess since we've been on that, do you believe dinosaurs existed?
Yeah, man. Dinosaurs or whatever. The chickens.
Dinosaurs are chickens. Because there's people out there who truly believe dinosaurs don't exist.
I mean, if you look at chickens are fucking dinosaurs. Or at least the remnants of.
Aren't like crocodiles or alligators? Like
they've been around since then also. And sharks also.
Yeah.
But like if you look at chickens, like chickens are fucking raptors, bro. Chickens will kill you. If you were chicken size, a chicken will kill you. Have you seen what a chicken does to other animals their size? Put a fucking rat in there. Chickens are gonna demolish it. Put a crow. A crow. You think of a crow as like a pretty tough bird? There's a video on YouTube. You can watch a chicken stepping on a bird on a crow's chest, pecking. I'm like, bitch, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Chickens are savages, bro.
You know what I heard the other day that kind of blew my mind? So apparently most plastics are made out of old dinosaur bones. So does that mean that plastic dinosaurs are made out of dead dinosaurs?
I'm done. I think I'm done. You know, I like to talk shit on this podcast. Like, I like to talk shit. You know, I tell you guys about my amazing life and all this stuff, but like, dead, like, this is crazy. Like, toy dinosaurs are made out of dead. I'm done. I'm about to quit. Vampire Squid Show Midas Adam. I'm done.
Midas Adam.
I'm done, nigga. Fucking kickboxing broccoli with a purple. But fuck you. I'm done.
Oh
I'm
man,
done.
that was the best thing I ever come up with. I was laughing so hard at home when I was thinking about it.
Oh shit, dude. I
Like,
didn't know.
I was like, "Fuck it, he's broccoli." Oh man, so good.
Fucking A.
He's mad because he likes it.
I don't even remember what you said at this point. I'm just like, what the fuck just happened?
What does he have against the broccoli?
I don't know. I like broccoli.
I like broccoli too.
Then be broccoli.
Nah,
What's
man,
the
it's
problem,
it's
man?
just
You
too.
are what you eat.
It's too typical.
How is it typical? Who has seen a fucking piece of broccoli
First of all,
do kickboxing?
that motherfucking character looked like him on top.
That does not look like Hitmon Top.
That nigga look like him on top. And I'm like, man, that shit ain't original. Right? Then we got Jordan and Cedro's character. Jordan's character look like him, Umaru-chan. Boom. We got Cedro's character look like Kenny. And then there's your character.
Well,
wait. We got your character who's super detailed. Everybody else is just random.
Well, I'm recycling an old design I had. So
What, the one you gave to Hav?
Hav.
You gave Hav that picture of the guy with the fishbowl head.
Oh yeah. So I was just reusing that. Yeah.
So I gotta be a motherfucking broccoli. His is cool. I'm not gonna lie. His is gay, and mine is like in
I'm
the middle.
still working on the designs though.
Well, you want to be a skinny ass bitch.
What the fuck does that have to do?
I don't know. Keep shaking your leg, bitch.
Mm.
I'm done. Cedro shirt says, "Leave this to the professionals." It got a gaming remote on it, PlayStation remote. Don't you dare fucking correct me.
Wait, what controller is that?
I chose for it to be a PlayStation remote. Because I know it's not. That's why I said that.
Yeah. Like, yeah, screw it, it's a PlayStation remote.
Kind of resembles the original PS1 controller.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Just the button placement's a little different.
Look, the button placement looks more like Nintendo.
Yeah, like the Super NES. It does. He's doing a robot.
That's how we do it.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Anyways,
So
we're about to end this bitch, so let's go. Meech.
this is the Vampire Squid Show. I am so sorry for this episode. Peace. Don't forget to follow the Vampire Squid Show on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Once again, hope you enjoyed the show.